At Nationals-McMaster, we believe in leveraging the power of social enterprises to improve our communities and transform lives. This year, our members have driven entrepreneurial initiatives that have created meaningful social impact across communities. Today, we would like to present two innovative projects, Breathe and MyTop Choice. One determined to prepare individuals from any discipline to save lives in emergency situations, and one striving to help high school students in navigating the university's selection and application process. We will begin by talking about Project Breathe.
Among the many leading causes of death around the world, out-of-hospital cardiac arrest, OHCA, falls near the top of the list. Annually, the incidence of sudden out-of-hospital cardiac arrest is alarming, with nearly 383,000 cases per year globally. These 383,000 people can consist of anyone, ranging from the people you pass on the street to friends, family, and loved ones.
Presenting Project Breathe, a global entrepreneurial project addressing this major global concern. We aim to increase both the bystander CPR awareness and access to resources allowing everyone to learn this life-changing skill. We started off by conducting a needs assessment based on existing research. Bystander CPR is the most significant determining factor for out-of-hospital cardiac arrest. We found that approximately 75% of cases in which bystander CPR is administered occur outside a medical setting, which means with the right training and the willingness to act, lives can be saved. Effective bystander CPR has been shown to double or even triple the chance of survival of the victim. Unfortunately, only 32% have access to and get the bystander CPR needed to survive. This remarkably low rate of bystander CPR practiced in some countries, specifically developing countries, is concerning. The primary cause of this is not only due to the insufficient educational devices and training, but it is also a result of the stigma around bystander CPR.
Our plan of action consists of a two-pillared approach. Our first pillar is increasing awareness and access to CPR training through in-person and virtual workshops. We continued our partnership with Dr. Tapaz, the leading pediatric cardiologist of CPR Global, an international organization who shares a similar mission to raise bystander CPR awareness and provide free interactive training. This year has brought many uncertainties. However, we did not let the pandemic stop our mission. We pivoted our project to adapt to the current reality of being online. In-person workshops were a major component of our efforts last year. During the lockdown, we created interactive synchronous online workshops teaching over 280 McMaster students.
While doing this, we realized that we can take advantage of the reach of online workshops. The lives we could impact grew beyond our local communities. Project Breathe thus became global. This year, we held a virtual interactive CPR workshop with the Infant Jesus Charity Home Orphanage in Coxtown, Bangalore, India. We had 20 participants ranging from the ages 11 to 17 years old join the workshop. They were all very eager to learn from us and in turn help society around them.
Looking for the opportunity to reach out to more people, a member of our team who graduated from Henan Experimental High School in China realized that first aid training is not part of the curriculum, nor is a topic that most students are familiar with, and she suggested holding a CPR workshop for the students. HEHS has approximately 10,000 students, which means that there is a huge potential for empowering a significant student body. After assessing these needs, Project Breathe took the initiative to reach out to HEHS and learned that they would be greatly interested in having this opportunity. With the support from 3 doctors, 2 interpreters, Project Breathe successfully held a virtual workshop teaching a class of 27 students bystander CPR. To maximize the learning outcome, Project Breathe was able to connect with the local hospital in China to provide 2 mannequins for the students.
Our second pillar is to make our training model sustainable and create a ripple effect where the participants we've trained are now able to train peers within their own communities. Through helping implement a Project Breathe group at HEHS, we have started our pilot program training our trainers. We are creating introductory videos and informative brochures on how to perform CPR in both English and Mandarin to make our workshops more accessible. Our goal is to have the 27 students who we trained through virtual workshops to then teach their peers and communities. Now more than ever, the opportunity to expand our impact using online platforms has never been greater. With the continuous success of Project Breathe, our team is constantly coming up with ways to make a difference both within our local community and globally.
Our work is also being recognized nationally. The CBC News recently interviewed us and wrote an article on our past achievements and our future plans. Project Breathe teaches life-saving skills while reducing inequalities across the globe. Every event, workshop, and social media post helps bridge a gap and empower participants. We have hosted 6 workshops both locally and globally and empowered more than 300 participants. We have continued our mission to empower our communities with the knowledge and resources to save lives.
Now, we'll be talking about our second initiative, MyTop Choice. High school students are expected to choose and plan their undergraduate education based on bias and little information. Now that in-person events have been canceled due to COVID-19, it's very difficult for high school students to decide where they want to invest their next 4+ years. To all our fellow students out there, it's highly likely that you know someone who had to switch programs or schools partway or even dropped out entirely. In fact, according to the Student Research Foundation, 1 out of 3 students switch majors within the first 3 years of starting their program. And that is because at only 18 years old, many high school students don't truly understand the weight of choosing the education that'll most likely determine the rest of their career path, let alone investing thousands of dollars into it each year. This usually leads to the switch partway or even dropping out entirely. As of now, applicants rely on these 3 resources. Reddit has been heavily relied on for personal advice, but it's unorganized, more reputation-based, and doesn't speak too much on experiences and instead on advice. The massive problem with universities is that at the end of the day, they're still a business, so their bottom line is enrollment, rather than ensuring each student fits within their program. And top university sites can be based on research coming out of university rather than the student experience.
We want our initiatives to focus around 3 main pillars. Number 1, we believe that university is not only about which one is going to give you the highest chance at handing you a job, but also about which one is going to provide students with the best experience that fits their needs. Number 2, we believe in the power of storytelling. Storytelling is the best way to present experiential content to allow for genuine connections. We believe that this power has been underutilized when it comes to university experiences. And number 3, everyone's learning experience is different, and that needs to be considered when picking a university. Here's where Project MyTop Choice comes into action. All of our activities focus on connecting currently enrolled undergrad students with aspiring applicants as a third-party platform on mytopchoice.ca. This year, our project was chosen for the Canadian Tire Youth Empowerment Accelerator. We've streamlined the academic subjects, ensuring users only need to see the content that matters to them.
There are 5 features that encompass the MyTop Choice initiative. This year, we focused on developing the blog and the event. As mentioned in our 3 pillars, we value the power of storytelling. And with that in mind, MyTop Choice introduced an opportunity for students to share their experiential stories and for applicants to reflect on the stories that most resonated with them. We call it the University Chronicles. The University Chronicles aims to provide personal stories of specific programs and universities written by university students to present applicants with a variety of university experiences. We wanted the template to be easy to read and consistent for applicants, while still being feasible for students to write. We've developed a template that allows students to share their university experiences in an organized and effective manner. And so far, we've collected 5 blogs that are now available on our website for students to read.
In addition to our blogs, we provided an event for high school and university students to connect. We integrated Discord as an interactive community to allow for simple drop-in style conversations, making it easier for applicants to talk to many ambassadors during the event. The event had a total of 20 high school students attend and 11 ambassadors from 9 different universities sharing their experience specific to their program or university. The event provided applicants with more information on possible programs to apply and solidified their decision.
MyTop Choice's Maker Transition Night was a valuable event. All the ambassadors were unique and helpful, and they were ready to answer any questions I had about their school, program, or transition to university.
The event actually helped clarify which programs I decided to apply to, so I would highly recommend the platform to any student. Thank you to everyone at MyTop Choice for putting together this platform and event, especially when we can't visit campuses in person. I can't wait to use the ambassador's advice in the future.
Our annual activities revolve around the Canadian University application process. First, applicants go through the options phase, where they first choose and rank which universities they apply to, through OUAC, for example. During this time, we would be focusing on activities that expose them to more programs and help them choose programs that fit their subject of interest. Then, we have the selection phase, where they then have to make their final decision closer to June 1st. We'll include features such as stories and Q&As that can help them narrow down their universities, and MyTop Choice will be holding relevant initiatives reflecting the phases of this timeline every single year. MyTop Choice has worked to ensure that students are exercising their full potential, and that starts with choosing their program and university in Canada. We aim to empower students to be able to select their top university with confidence.
Despite the challenges this year has presented, Nationals-McMaster has continued to be innovative. We have developed our projects to tackle critical and relevant issues, with a team of dedicated individuals who are committed to making sustainable change. We have impacted both local and global communities. We have also addressed 3 of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, ensuring healthy lives and promoting well-being for all ages, quality education, and reducing inequality within and among countries. Together, we strive to continue to be changemakers who foster sustainable solutions while empowering communities around us.